Hello, Dr. Simon and Dr. Spivey. I am super excited to start this journey with you and my peers, and I cannot wait until we're all together in Greece having a blast. Some of my biggest goals during this trip will be to have the opportunity to learn about a different culture, take a look at different points of views, become stress-free for at least 2 weeks, and change my dietary guidelines to live healthier. I intend to explore these differences based on their daily living, food consumption, exercise, and physical activity with my peers as we trek through Greece. As we go on this journey, I want to focus on the following wellness dimensions: spiritual, physical, and social. To me, spiritual wellness means believing in something bigger than ourselves. In Icaria, I would like to attend a church or a chapel to see if this is one way to reduce my stress levels. I want to compare churches and temples to the ones that I have attended back in Wilmington. We know that this is one of the things that Stamatis did when he came home from Ohio. As we know, he had lung cancer and got to live over 100 years after surviving and overpassing this disease that he had. Looking at their elevation levels and terrain, I know that Icaria will be very different than Wilmington. Their their elevation levels range from 200 to 800 meters. They have rugged rocks, high mountain streams, and more environmental challenges that I'm ready to take on. With this being said, I hope to walk more than my friends and beat them in the 7-day challenge by obtaining at least 10,000 steps each day. Sometimes I would like to reach 17,000 steps 3 of those days a week. This will hopefully allow for me to sleep better because right now I am averaging 6.5 hours a night and at least take more than 11,000 steps on average per day. The program itself has a social component to it. By interviewing sanitarians and individuals of the islands, we will be socializing more often than one may think. Aside from the interviewing them, I would like to interact with young adults in the area. I know that we are there to learn about sanitarians, but we have to look where this longevity starts, and I think it's with the youth. By learning how young adults behave, interact with each other, and live, we should comprehend the spiritual component as well as spirit of Icaria. So why? I chose these specific goals and intentions to pursue living healthier. Studying healthful living is one thing, but applying it is another. If we as exercise science majors cannot abide by what we preach, then how are we expected to help others seek that same goal? I take full responsibility in what I tell my friends and relatives from what I have learned at UNCW. So now I have to be able to increase my knowledge and learn from these experiences as much as I can. I find it very cool and interesting how Icaria included their herbal substances, and in the book it mentions that their benefits included decreasing blood pressure, cleansing the body, and potentially help explain the greater life expectancy of these blue zones. I wanted to participate in this experience to mainly see their lifestyle and explore that world outside of the United States. Right now, I have only visited my family in Mexico and have gone as far north as Minnesota. So why not check out the new scenery and explore their diet? The author of the book said that one of the Sardinians' secret of living was something to the idea of drinking goat's milk, walking 6 miles a day, loving work, and drinking wine. So why is it that Americans that love to work are called alcoholics, workaholics, and is considered a bad thing and tend to live shorter lives? That is something that is very interesting to me. This study abroad experience is important to me to help me grow as an individual adult and relating it to others in a different way that is new and completely out of the ordinary for me. This program will help me develop my understanding and skills of the world. Thank you so much for taking the time to guide me through this unimaginable and comprehensive study abroad program, and I cannot wait to begin.